According to accounts, German settler Henry Fansler crested Cabin Mountain in 1800. While peering down into the wide, well-watered, woody and grassy valley, proclaimed the land of Canaan. Locally pronounced as Canaan, rather than the biblical pronunciation Canaan, Canaan Valley is unique. Its high elevation, averaging over 3,200 feet above sea level, can experience frost any day of the year and experience massive snowfall in the winters. Within the valley are found extensive wetlands in which the Blackwater River flows in a slow, meandering procession, but exiting the area in dramatic fashion, the Blackwater Falls. Canaan Valley was designated a national landmark in 1974, with natural habitats seldom found anywhere in the eastern United States. Summers are cool with high averages in the 70s, and in the winter, snowfalls can exceed 200 inches. The last elk in West Virginia was killed here in 1843. The last gray wolf was also killed here, as well as the eastern cougar. By 1922, the last of the virgin timber was felled. The results were devastating fires sparked by logging trains that would burn uncontrolled until the winter snows. In the 1950s, the idea of a national wildlife refuge in Canaan Valley was born. The refuge encompasses over 15,000 acres of wetlands and bogs. The refuge has 31 miles of marked trails, most allowing biking and horseback. The Appalachian History Detectives invite you to explore this unique place with us in our effort to bring you natural history. We are at the Canaan Valley Wildlife Refuge. And let me turn around here. Here with my family. You can see the boardwalk. It goes out here, goes this way.
Oh no, stay on the trail.
It goes to some beaver dams. We're gonna go to some beaver dams. The last time my son and I were here, we jumped a black bear out here. And right across from me is white grass touring or ski area. This is a cross-country ski. I wouldn't say ski resort, but they have ski rentals up there for cross-country skiers. And up on that mountain is Timberline Ski Resort. And that is about 4,400, 4,500 feet in elevation. And let me go back this way. Right over these trees is another ski resort called Canaan Valley Ski Resort. You see the clear area there? There's water coming. That's a spring where the water's coming out of the ground.
I don't see the beaver.
Nope, the beaver might be in its home.
You don't see the beaver?
She wants to. She can see through here.
Look what shirt I'm wearing.
Yep. That's a great shirt. Turn around the other way and get the logo on the front. There we go. We are at another beaver dam. I'm looking for its lodge. It's actually behind this tree right there. If you look behind it, kids, you can see the hut back there. Let me try to zoom in. Right up there. Right there. The bench over here is a beaver bench. There is a trail that the beaver makes. They say the beavers keep the creeks clear so they can navigate between the waterways. We're getting into the area where my son, we jumped a black bear right over here. Okay, if you see this pine tree, you'll see this fence and these stakes. And I'll tell you, there's a number of them. There's one here, and here, and here. And these cluster of pine trees here, they got them all fenced off. The reason they do that is because these species of red spruce, there's a number of types of spruce trees in here that are like a protected variety. I don't know if they're rare, endangered, or what, but it's the deer. The deer eat the saplings off the trees, and they eat the small trees, and it keeps new growth trees from coming up. And so they come in here and they fence them off. This area is Canaan Valley, and the valley is a real high valley, about 3,300 feet in elevation, and there's lots of deer here. In fact, there's so many deer here that many of the deer are tame. You can it's illegal to feed them, but they'll come right up to your car. And so they have to fence a lot of these islands of trees off so the younger trees, the saplings, have an opportunity and a chance to grow. I know, it's strange, but that's the way it is. All right, let's keep going. Okay, these pine trees are actually balsam firs. And the balsam firs are being attacked by a woolly, I believe there's a sign here. It says, hold on. It's called a balsam woolly adelgid. A-D-E-L-G-I-D, adelgid. And so all behind me, if you can look, actually the whole valley is full of balsam trees. Not just right here, they're everywhere. But there is a program here. It's a public-private partnership trying to restore the balsam population, the balsam fir tree population, because it's under attack by this woolly adelgid. And so the sign behind me talks about all the public and private partnerships, the efforts to try to save these trees from being from going to extinction. I guess the balsam fir tree this far south, and they do occur in parts of Tennessee and the Smoky Mountain National Park, and they're also under attack down there too. And so there's a great effort trying to save these trees from extinction. So right here behind me, you can see them. And this boardwalk goes all through the forest here. And so it allows people to go through and see these trees that are on the verge of extinction, and they're trying to save them. So there's a little history lesson in that. I hope you guys are enjoying this little walk. This is Canaan Valley Resort Lodge, and this is by and near Blackwater Falls State Park Lodge. We're required to have these on anytime we're indoors, and this is just a shot down the main lodge corridor. That was an interesting chair. You see that? It's made out of wood, branches. This was real interesting. Look at that. These are tree rings, cuts of trees. Okay, this pool is a heated pool. Really, even in the summer, it's not real warm up here. You'll get some warm days, but most of the time it's fairly cool. Canaan Valley, which is this stretched out before you, can see frost any day of the year, all year around. And right over here, behind the trees, is the ski resort, Canaan Valley Ski Resort. And there is Timberline Ski Resort over there on that mountain. Looky there, right outside our door. The deer here are so tame, they don't even run.